All right, this is Eddie Clone, EC Details, back with another episode. In this one, we're gonna winterize my Tesla. We're gonna apply some stuff that I always do every year, and I just want to talk about what winterization means to me. To you, you might have a different definition, but everyone does what they want. It's your life. For me, winterizing means taking care of my ceramic coating, probably putting a topper if it requires it on it, clean the car real good, seeing if any parts of my coatings are weak before I get into the winter months because salt gets wild, and I try to protect the work I did during the winter, right? Or my customers' work that they paid for during the winter. I always offer a free winterization if they get a coating package with me, and I just top it, especially the lower parts, because here salt could get wild. I want to show you the car while I'm talking. So I have a bunch of water spots on the front of the car. I have water spots on the top, some etched in, I believe, and I did that on purpose because I was testing a rinseless wash to see if it would come off. I might be able to get this off. And then I have a bunch of dirt, and like I said, the first snow, there was a bunch of dirt and film on the side of the car. So what we're gonna do to wash it today and get it ready for the sealant I'm using, I'll walk through everything I'm using today. For the glass, and generally for the glass, I tend to coat the glass with a new glass coating every season. So I see how it works. I take notes of it. So this one, we're actually going to use the new Armor version 2. I'm going to walk you through how to use that. We're going to test that with the glass compound from Glyco. This looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card from Glyco. This is their glass compound. You put it on wet, you can remove it wet. Instructions are pretty easy in the back here. Putting that to see if that could actually be used for any glass coating. DJ did tell me, so just so you know, so I don't throw anyone online, DJ did tell me to use a compound and then polish the glass. I just want to see if Glaco, which, to me, they make a dope sealant, if their compound could do the work. So we're going to clean the car with these two soaps. I'm going to use sour shampoo first on my paint to get everything back, rejuvenate it. Then I'm going to do my contact wash with Shampoo Plus from ADS. And then for the tires and rims, I'm going to use McKee's foaming wheel gel. I am going to use this one's style, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna use this for the tire to reset the tire. For my dressing, I haven't decided. I might use pans or I might use Ghost. Depends. I'm gonna see. I might do two with Ghost, two with pans, and see how they run in the winter. That'd be a good test. Yeah, I heard you. That'd be a good test. We'll do that. And then I'm gonna clean all the glass with. This is stupid. I don't even have. Bro, this is the finalized glass cleaner that's on the site right now in collaboration with Stoners. I'll show you some of the things we did with this. The reason why we made it. Clean all the glass with that. And that's what I intend to do. So I'm gonna wash the car. I won't be doing a lot of talking during the wash. We're just gonna wash it. I'll show you some clips of me washing it, and then I'll show you the clips of the contact wash, and then we'll get into how to apply the window coating from ADS, and then show you the hydrophobics on that. And then we're gonna top the car at the end of all of this. I was thinking, I could do infinity. I have options, right? Options like that song from Jack Harlow, What's Poppin', brand new whip top hop. Anyway, bars, okay? This one, I was going to see ceramic spray sealer from ADS. I was going to use that for the side of phobic, and for the side of pans, I'll probably use pans, but I might use this for the whole car, including the back glass, the plastics, and things of that nature. So this is CSS if you haven't used it yet. Super hydrophobic. This is their new formula, freshly opened. Smell it. Smells real good. Easy to use and doesn't require you to spray into, you know, a microfiber. You could spray it right on the panel. We'll go through that. So that would be the sealant I'm going to use to top the car off today. Maybe. I have another one. One sec. You know what? I'm sitting here thinking we might do this. This is Catabas ceramic spray sealant. We're going to do that on half the car. We're going to do this on the other half of the car just to test it. But those are the products I'm using. In general, like I said, a winter reset or a winterizing of your car. To get everything prepped for the winter. Take care of the ceramic coatings that you invested time and money in by either topping it with a good product like CSS from Armor, Clean My Pan, Infinity, Reset, whatever you want to use, whatever you prefer. You guys who don't want to dilute, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Jeff Franklin and Ryan West. Put this mug on here. I think it likes to fit. We'll see. There we go. 10-to-1 dilution with the little foam situation. That's what we're going to foam the thing on. I have our shampoo here. I diluted it 3 to 1. And this is our shower shampoo. And let's get foam in the car. We got our shampoo. We got the shampoo here, sour shampoo. We're gonna rock it on. It's not the thickest in the world, if I'm being honest. So this one, like it's from Visitor. It's not the thickest, but it has good clean. And it doesn't smell the best, just being upfront. Any foam can, I like to empty it all. It's just a personal preference, you know what I'm talking about? Where I enjoy emptying the whole thing. So I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna let it sit. Oh, it is dripping on the paint itself. Using my iPhone to record today because, you know, YOLO. It's all about that life. So you can see how it's dripping down. Doesn't clean as well as some other acid shampoos like Kosh Chemi. And I sell this stuff too, so I'm just being frank. I think a Kosh Chemi, it cleans good, but you could tell like it's a little thinner. But you can see that it's breaking surface tension here. And then that could be the ceramic coating rejecting it. But it is pulling dirt off. We'll spray this off. This part has phobic on it. It's got a nice spray off. You can see some of the surfactants on it. You can see how you see that road film? Still there. Still there. You would think acid will take road film off. So let me see here. I thought acid by nature will remove road film, which it does, but it doesn't remove embedded road film. So I'm using a product here that's not out yet. It's more of a touchless. I'm gonna have to hit it with this to break up the road film because even by my own admission, I was wrong. High pH first because it didn't remove any of the road film. This acid soap. Does that make the acid soap trash? No. I was doing a test and it failed. The test failed. So I'm gonna go back to high pH. I'm gonna let this sit first. So if you're gonna do this and you're watching this video and you're like, what a troll, I would personally first hit it with a high pH soap, just like I always do. I was just testing the acidic stuff first to see if it'll work. And then go into your contact wash, or you could do acid to revive a ceramic coating. These coatings are still doing well. Even with road film on it, you saw they were beating super hard on both sides. So I'm gonna hit it with the high pH soap. I'll come back with Shampoo Plus, foam it on, and do the contact wash. So I'm gonna hit it with this high pH soap. It's a pH of 12. Like I said, it's not out yet. Can't really talk about it. It's a different brand. It's not our brand. It's a different brand completely that they're making. They want me to test it, but we're gonna put it in a foam cannon and we'll foam it. I did order it V2. I used it all, or I would have used it for this test. And I'll show you the panel here. Big time success, this one, and I'll show you here. So you can see how it's clinging on the panel. And all this here had a bunch of road film right here. And you can see the dirt, right? So it's breaking that up right there. So it should be easy to pull that off when I spray it off because it's gonna cling and pull off. All right, it's been about 2 minutes. You don't have to spray top to bottom or bottom to top. And that's pan ceramic coating on there. I have it on this whole side. Going to our foam on. This does a good job because it's a literally 10 to 1. And you can see how foamy that is. Probably too much. But I wanted to try it. Dude, that's pretty foamy, dude. Pretty much foam, and it's not taking a lot. It's not taking a lot. Look at that. Look at that. It's doing a good job pulling down. Shampoo plus out of a grill's foam cannon is nutty. All right, do a contact wash, slick. Man, I don't know, this soap is real slick. I don't use the 2-bucket towel method or 2-bucket method here. I don't, but you can do whatever makes you happy. You want to go smooth strokes, back and forth, as to avoid any marring of the paint. If I got all the roll film off. Yep. All right, we got to that point. We washed the car. We did the whole crap. Now, I have a ceramic coating on the glass. I'm going to show you that. This one was one we were testing like 2 months ago to see if we were going to carry it or not. But this is the hydrophobics. Yeah, that's good enough to last through like winter and stuff. But I really want to, you know, try the ADS one because I heard it was real good. Here's how it looks like. And like I said, the goal here is to do it this way. So you undo the cap here, and then you put it down, and you're just going to rub it on. And you'll do it when the glass is wet, which is pretty cool, because that makes for easy work. No polishing machine, nothing like that. You want to make sure you want to get everything on the glass and take your time. So we'll do half of it just to show you the 50-50. So I'm just trying to make sure I overlap them, so you're not all over the place. And I don't get Bruce online, because Bruce likes things done proper, kids. Then you overlap that. Overlap that. Come on top. We'll overlap that, and then we'll call that good. So back on here. That's good to go. So half of it has the compound, the other half does not. And then we just spray. And you can see that's actually wild. Whoa! Bro, get you some. Look at that. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna finish the other glass. We'll come back and then we'll apply. We'll dry the car. We'll apply it, and we'll apply it. So Glyco, for me, win of the year, bro. This glass compound, wild. And you can tell the parts I didn't touch. Just to make sure, I'm gonna come back, panel prep the glass. We'll do that at the end of this, but I'm gonna do a section of the car with you and the Kataba sealant, show you how that works. And it's an actual spray. They call it a spray coating, so I'm assuming it's like ADS, CSS. And again, that's just for testing. You can spray on the panel. Good luck trying to read the instructions in the back. This is from Korea. We're actually gonna carry this, I believe, at the House of Rags. We've been testing it for a while. They make great spray sealants, coatings, and a wild glass sealant. I'm gonna prime my pad here. The thing that CSS has over Kataba is that they don't invest in smells, so it smells like a solvent. So always, I have 2 towels here. You only need 1. You do 1 spray. I come in and I just rub it in like I would any other spray coating. And again, this is just to winterize my car. I'll buff it off. That's how easy this is. And like I said, the scent is not that pleasant like CSS, but this is Kataba. So you can actually spray it again, wipe on, you know, because I like to test to see if it's gonna, you know, someone who doesn't detail or doesn't do it all the time is just a house kind of detailer, just to see if 2 or 3 sprays will make it a bad experience. Because you do that with Affinity, you're gonna be pissed off at me, Jamie, my wife, Jamie's wife, everybody's gonna be upset. Some of the questions people ask too is like, hey, so wouldn't that affect the hydrophobics of the coating? Yeah, any spray coating or topper that has hydrophobic properties will. But just the goal of it is to get through winter, right? So this is like the sacrificial layer versus the coating that you spent so much money on. Again, you don't have to agree to that. You can do whatever you want, but you just take care of the time you invested in your car, right? So that's the only reason I do this. I do this every year for my coatings, unless I'm doing some wild tests, just to keep the car looking good throughout the winter. Even though I could wash inside, I don't feel like washing when it's 50 degrees in the garage, because with the heater, I get it to 68, but it takes a long time, right? So yeah, when you do anything like this, or CSS, or Infinity, or Resist, or Brills 301, you're doing it for longevity, to take the hits on top of your ceramic coating. So you are going to change the behavior of it, just FYI. I finished your car. Let's go over how to apply the glass coat. So you get that applicator. I might use that. We're going to bust out this with a panel prep. So I have two towels here, one wipe off, one wipe on. And I did test the hydrophobics again. And again, you can tell by the panel prep, there is none. And I'm just getting the surface prime time, baby. Make sure the window is degreased. And that step I did, which was freaking awesome, is the step with Glico. And we are almost there. Okay, make sure I grab everything. I love the smell of this. It freaking smells crazy. With this, don't use that again unless you're gonna clean the other side. Always shake your bottle of ceramic coating. You always want to shake it. And then crack that sucker open. I like how they put the frosted bottle so you can see the color. Oh, that has a solvent sound. Like, prime the pad. It's called getting Bruced. You don't do this with Bruce. You'll get noted across on the internet. Shout out to Bruce. I always like to break my glass in four. And I'm going to come up. So far, it's super pleasant to apply in the sense of it goes a long way. You can see it separating. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit. It's got a real solventy smell to it, so you know this is gonna be a beast. I was gonna complain about it, huh? All good coatings smell like crap, dude. Trust me. All good coatings smell like anus. I'm kidding. That's a lie, by the way, from the devil. Now I'm gonna come back, reapply, and then cross that. You can also do circles, because that's what DJ does too. So I'll show you circles. It's agnostic, man. Doesn't care how you apply it. Just make sure they're overlapping. Make sure you get the cowl here, or near the cowl. And then make sure you're grabbing everything. Wow, that was freaking sick. Bro, that was wild. That was easy to apply. You can see some hazing on the glass. You can tell on this side. That was easy to apply. I'm going to wipe that off in a second. I'm going to panel prep the other side and apply it to see if it gives you that kind of durability, or that kind of, just to see if it's easy to, well, I can't even talk, bro. You do reviews for a living. You're an idiot. Yeah, you are, Eddie. You're a freaking idiot. Now that I know there's coating on there, I'll spray on the towel and wipe. I lied, bro. Just go ham. And right where the coating meets, I won't overlap that so I don't remove it. Wipe it over. And you can tell there's nothing on here because this gets grabby because the compound took everything out. That compound is touched by God. Okay? Grab the ceramic. The ceramic. While that sits, we do the whole glass again. Bruce it. Bruce up the pad. Meaning make sure you prime it. That's probably enough to do this whole glass, if I'm being honest. I'm going to do a well because I added to access. And you want to overlap the line that you came up and just do circles. Make sure you're wearing, you might want to wear a mask for this one because it's got a real heavy solvent smell. How come you're not wearing it? It's a good question, Stock. I don't know. I don't know why I'm not wearing it. Trying to get high free. Trying to get high on my own supply, sock. And then just overlap it. We'll do the whole window, and then we'll test how it is to remove. And again, you want to overlap and just be even with it, because any type of glass coating, if you do one heavy layer and the rest you don't do, you'll have inconsistency on the glass. So always take your time to overlap where you came from so the whole glass is covered. You won't be that guy, bro. Man, it's crazy. This coating is nuts. Just the application is real pleasant. For a glass coating, it's probably the best application next to NV glass that I've seen. It's up there with Hydros, C6 Hydro glass. No, I think this is easier. It's easier. This is way easy. Just use 2 towels and go section by section. Again, I did push these a little bit because I wanted to see how the user experience was. If a person does, yeah, it wants to slide. Dude wants to slide off. Move you here so you can see it. And wipe off is good. Like I said, just turn your towel over. Slickness is there. Man, I've applied so many glass coatings in my life that over V1, this is a treat to use. Their V1 was amazing coating. It was just a lot thicker, a lot harder to remove. This one's a beast. This one's actually a pleasure to use. Remember, you're removing resin, so always look at this. I'm gonna finish it. Look at that. Slick as a mother, dog. Look. So this is the glass finish. I did apply 2 layers of ADS. I did about 3 hours apart, so it's still easy to apply. All right, I don't want to get the whole car wet, but here's the hydrophobics. The hydrophobics of this coating is wild. Again, this is just a water test to show you the hydrophobics. And this is freshly applied. On this side, I said I was gonna wait, but I just wanted to show you that it did bond with glyco, so you're safe to use it if you want to use it to compound the glass, and you are getting tight beads. Let's recap the couple things we did. We washed the car, we cleaned the car. I applied the ceramic sealant on the car for the winter. I got glyco, removed everything from the glass up front, panel prep to apply the ADS coating. The ADS coating is absolutely wild. The application is easy to use, super slick right away. I don't want to get it wet for 24 hours, not because you can't get it wet right away. I like for it to settle. Because remember, I want this to last all winter for me, so I don't want any anomaly, and I don't want to complain to DJ and Brad, like, your stuff's no, I just want it to settle. I'll leave it here until tomorrow afternoon, and then we'll do a hydrophobic test later down the road. But the application is absolutely bananas. And what I'm doing now is I'm taking our glass cleaner, I'm going to clean the whole roof. I have a coating on here that's almost 2.5 years old called Typhoon from Fireball. It's real good coating, actually. It's not dead yet. So what I'm going to do is just top it. I have Kataba glass sealant I'm going to use on here. So I want to get it degreased. I'm going to spray Kataba, put it on there, and then I'll show you the final results. Haven't used my phone in a hot minute to do a video. You do it like that. It looks like stoners, but I'm telling you it's not. And I always box in, come out, and then I can hit this with the sealant. And then you can see how it just evaporates. So this is our glass cleaner here. Like I said, we made it to compete against stuff on the market. I'll show you on this glass here too, so you can have a better example. You don't need a lot. Stop shaking, bro. You don't need a lot. And then again, this can take off marker. And you can see how it evaporates real good and does a good job cleaning. So now I can hit these two with the sealant. This is the sealant I'm talking about. Like I said, you can use whatever you want. You do one spray. And then, like I said, this car has glass coating on it. And then you hit it. And then wait like 2 hours. They want you to wait. And they'll seal the car for 6 months, the glass. So I'm actually going to use this glass sealant here, again, from Kataba for this and the roof, leaving ADS to handle the front because it's going to need a lot for the winter. And you only need one spray, but your glass has to be degreased. It has to be ready to go. And like I said, that was. So I'll show you again over here. And then take your microfiber, rub it in, and then buff off. So we finished the video because the audio sucked in the last one. So here's what we did. We winterized my Tesla. I used a ceramic spray sealant from Cataba just to try it out. I put tire dressing on all the cars, different tire dressings, see how they do during the first snow, real snow, the second snow. And then I added ADS with Glyco. ADS and Glyco, probably the best combo for adding glass coatings to the car that I've ever seen in my life. It worked. Here's the hydrophobics where I'm talking. The hydrophobics is insane, and I did do 2 layers. So here, if you're doing this, here's what I want to tell you at the end of all this is make sure that you have, you wipe on, wipe off real quick. If you let it sit for more than 10 minutes, you're gonna have to push it a little bit or use your weight. I got a lot of weight, so I'm over here trying to get it, and then wipe it off. The experience of ADS glass coating is phenomenal. I think it's one of the best glass coating experiences I had in a while. And I love MB glass and some other glass ones, but this one was real good. With that said, I want to thank you for watching. Hit that like, hit the subscribe. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. And you all have a good week. Bye.